What if the most radical thing you could do was to believe in people? In James Gunn's Superman, there's a line that hits different. Lois asks Clark, "You really believe that? That people are basically good? Maybe that's the real punk rock." Clark responds to her. Not violence, not rebellion, but hope. This Superman doesn't just wear a cape. He carries a cross-shaped heart. And that's what makes this film quietly but unmistakably Christ-like. James Gunn's Superman isn't just a reboot, it's a reorientation. In an age where superheroes are often cynical, brooding, or broken, Gunn brings us back to something bold. A Superman who believes, not in himself, but in others. A hero who doesn't see humanity as a problem to fix, but a people worth saving. That optimism isn't corny, it's courageous. In a world where distrust is the norm, maybe faith is the rebellion. The heart of this message comes through in one unforgettable exchange between Lois and Clark. She says, "You actually believe all that people are basically good." And he replies, "Maybe that's the real punk rock." Then Clark opens up about the music he grew up listening to, the punk rock bands like P.O.D., which is a band that symbolizes lots of Christian influence. Think about that, a young Clark Kent, not just listening to rebellious riffs, but songs about redemption, about light in the darkness, about a savior. This isn't just nostalgia, it's a quiet confession. Clark sees hope as defiance. He sees love as revolution. And he lives like it's all true. You see, Jesus wasn't soft. He was radical. He flipped tables in temples. He touched and healed lepers, ate with sinners. He challenged the powerful and comforted the broken. As Matthew 20, verse 28 reminds us, "The Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Jesus showed us that true power isn't in domination, but in servanthood, that the highest throne is the cross. Clark chooses humility every day. He could rule, but he listens. He serves. In Clark's gentleness, we see Jesus' strength. In his faith in humanity, we get a glimpse of the real one who died for us. James Gunn didn't just give us a Superman with style. He gave us Superman with soul, one who points us back to the real hero. Not just the man of steel, but the man of sorrows. Jesus, the servant king, the Savior who saw us not as enemies, but as family. As Romans chapter 5, verse 8 reminds us, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us, all of us. So maybe loving people, choosing grace over judgment, serving the weak, maybe that is the real punk rock. If this theme in Superman reminded you of Jesus and his teachings, drop a comment. Let's talk about hope, heroes, and the real rebellion. And remember, you don't need a cape to be like Christ. You just need a heart that's willing to serve.